I canceled my son's birthday party upon discovering that he ruined his stepbrother's deceased brother's hoodie. My 12-year-old son Jake was supposed to have his birthday party last Saturday. We'd planned everything, invited 15 kids, ordered pizza, rented one of those bounce houses for the backyard. Jake had been talking about it for weeks. But Friday night, I came home from work to find my stepson Dylan crying in his bedroom. Dylan's 14 and he never cries. This kid has been through hell. His older brother Marcus died in a car accident 2 years ago, right before I married his mom. I asked Dylan what was wrong and he just pointed to his closet. There was Marcus's old hoodie, the gray one with the faded basketball logo that Dylan wore whenever he missed his brother, except now it was covered in bright red paint and had scissors marks all over the sleeves. My heart sank. That hoodie was all Dylan had left of Marcus. Their mom had donated most of Marcus's clothes, but Dylan begged to keep that one hoodie because it still smelled like his brother's cologne. I found Jake in his room playing video games like nothing happened. When I asked about the hoodie, he just shrugged and said Dylan was being a baby about some old shirt. He admitted he'd used it to wipe paintbrushes during his art project and cut pieces off because he needed fabric scraps. I was so angry I had to leave the room. Jake knew how important that hoodie was. We'd all talked about it when I first moved in. Dylan wore it to family dinners, to school on bad days, even slept in it sometimes when he had nightmares about the accident. I sat Jake down and explained that he'd destroyed something irreplaceable. That hoodie wasn't just clothing, it was Dylan's way of keeping his brother's memory alive. Jake rolled his eyes and said it was just a stupid old sweatshirt and that Dylan needed to get over it. That's when I made the decision. I told Jake his birthday party was canceled. He completely freaked out, screaming about how it wasn't fair and that all his friends were expecting to come over. I said life isn't fair, just like it wasn't fair that Dylan lost his only connection to his dead brother. Jake ran to his mom crying, but when I explained what happened, even she agreed the party should be canceled. We spent Saturday returning the bounce house and calling parents to explain why the party was off. Instead of celebrating, I took Jake to the mall to find a replacement hoodie. We went to 6 different stores looking for something similar. Nothing was exactly the same, but we found a gray one with a basketball logo that was close. When we got home, Jake went to Dylan's room and apologized. He handed over the new hoodie and said he was sorry for ruining something so important. Dylan just stared at it for a minute, then said it wasn't the same. Jake started crying then, really crying, not just angry tears. He said he didn't understand why Dylan cared so much about old clothes and that he just wanted Dylan to stop being sad all the time. He admitted he'd destroyed the hoodie on purpose because he was jealous of how much Dylan loved Marcus. That's when Dylan did something amazing. He put the new hoodie on and said it smelled different, but maybe that was okay. Maybe it was time to make new memories instead of just holding on to old ones. We had Jake's birthday party the next weekend. It was smaller, just family and a few close friends, but Dylan wore his new hoodie and actually helped with the games. He even laughed when Jake got cake all over his face. 3 months later, I caught Dylan letting Jake borrow the hoodie when Jake was having a bad day at school. When I asked about it, Dylan said Marcus would have wanted his clothes to help people, not just sit in a closet. Jake learned that some things can't be replaced, but sometimes that makes room for something even better.